Hey everyone, welcome back to Bend. I have missed you all so much and I cannot wait to do this class with you. P.S. Welcome to my living room. For the workout, you're going to need 1 or 2 kilos hand weights, a Pilates ball and a yoga mat. So go and grab all your things and let's do it. Alright everyone, come and stand at the back of your mat and let's do our warm up together. So we'll start by bending those knees, floating those hands up, taking a big breath in. Good, and then on your exhale, bringing the hands down, tucking chin to chest, rolling your spine down towards the floor. And then just take a second once you get down here, try to let that upper body fall heavy. You can hold it here or maybe you want to sway side to side, whatever feels good for you right now. Beautiful, and then let's slowly just start to walk it out here. Good, we're finding a little plank to begin. So wrists under shoulders, nice and wide through the fingertips, pushing up and away from that floor, belly's plugging up and in. Good, we push those hips back, finding our down dog. We lower the heels, we lift the heels, we roll forward. Good, we pike it up, lower, lift, roll forward. That's it. So just working through a few of these on your own time. Good, let's go 2 more. Good, last one. Nice, and then just pedaling out through the heels, through the feet. Feeling that nice stretch through the legs. Beautiful, and then just dropping both knees down, walking your hands back, finding your little cat and cow. So exhale to round, inhale to lengthen. Low-key out of breath already. I don't know if you can hear it, but I'm kind of sick and I feel like I have just been sick so much this year and that is just pretty abnormal for me. I'm very off it. Beautiful, let's go 1 more like this, 1 more forward. Beautiful, and then just push yourself up out of that, warm up done. Grab that ball. So we're going to come up to standing. We're going to start with some lunges. So right foot is going to be forward, left foot is going to be back. Square those hips, so like your hip bones are pointing to the top edge of your mat. Ball is going to stay in our hand. So from here, a little bit of tension on the ball, so you're pressing your palms into it, rolling those shoulders down and back, tummy staying nice and tight. When you're ready, we're going to drop that left knee down towards the floor. We're going to bring it back up, lower down, lift it up. So with that tension on the ball, try to think about your back muscles working here to hold that little squeeze. Good. Notice how I'm starting with my right leg first. If you know, you know. Good, and really try to get that left knee right down to the floor best you can. That's it. Good, we're going to start to add some layers here. If any of it becomes too much, just come back to this, yeah? Good. So on your next one, we're going to find that lunge. We're going to straighten out that left leg. So we're going to tip our body weight forward. We're then going to bend that left leg and then we're going to stand up. So it's 1 lunge. We hinge, straighten that back leg, come back through center, squeeze it all the way up. Good. So a little bit of coordination here as well. That's it. Now in your lunge, try to make sure that your knees are tracking to the top corners of your mat and you're really squeezing those glutes. That's it. Good, we're gonna add on again. So next time you're in your little hinge, you're gonna reach the ball out in front, sweep it back behind you, sweep it out in front, bend those elbows, bend that back knee, stand up. Bit fancy, isn't it? That's it. So take it nice and slow, and we're really aiming to work through that right glute. So we lower, extend the back leg, extend arm sweep, reach it out in front, bring it in, bend the back leg, stand it up. Good. I am so relieved I remembered to put the aircon on. It is winter here, but you know, you get hot when you're working out. Also, welcome to my living room. I'm so excited that I can have you guys here with me and we can work out together, where I do my actual like real life workouts when I'm not filming. Good. On this next one, we're gonna hold it there and just work through those arm sweeps. Feel free to alternate hands with the ball for 5, 4, 3, good. Really load up that right glute for 2, 1. Hold those arms out nice and long. Lean forward. Can you lift those left toes? Little pulse up and down just for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I didn't fall over. That is a win. Okay, so come face me now. Toes are going to point to either corner of the mat. Keep a hold of your ball, readjust yourself. So you've got a little turn out through the feet, a little tuck forward of that pelvis so your spine is nice and straight. Once again, ball is resting between the palms. We're going to come down for a squat. We're going to squeeze it up. Do you think it has been a minute since we worked inner thighs? Because I think it has. So once again, try to use your back muscles to hold that squeeze onto your ball. Good, and really pushing those knees out. And try not to collapse forward when you're doing that. Try to keep that chest nice and tall. Good. We're going to start to add on. In 4, we're going to add a little rotation and lift that leg. In 3, good. In 2, and 1. Good. From here, we're going to come down for a squat. We're going to rotate up, come down, rotate up. That's it. So we're just working that elbow to knee. That's it. Good. So working through those obliques, my favorite. That's it. 5, 4. That took like a little bit of coordination. Did you see my face be like, what are we doing? Even though I wrote the workout, lol. 3, 2, good, and 1. Meet me down at the bottom pulse. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Can you reach those fingertips up? Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up. Okay, let's do the other side. So now, left foot forward, right foot back. Square those hips. Okay, let's do it. I don't know what I'm stalling for. Okay, a little squeeze on that ball. Come down for that lunge. Squeeze it up. Good. Lower, lift. Really squeeze both glutes here. That's it. If you're feeling this quite a lot in your back knee, you need to make sure that knee is tracking outwards. And again, you're really squeezing those glutes. That's it. And just adjust as you need. You don't have to keep up with me the whole time. Just take a break whenever you need to, reset, and keep going. Good. I didn't realize how bad I was at lunges. I think it's from when I had my knee surgery and anything single leg where I was really loading up both legs or putting a bit of pressure on a knee or anything. I was just terrified to do it. But I'm improving, we're getting there. It's only been 5 years. Okay, let's start to add on. So we lunge, extend that back leg, bend that back leg, squeeze it up. Lower, extend, bend, lift. Good. Now if you can, I've said this before, but I really recommend if you can doing this in front of a mirror, just so you can get some feedback. And I don't want you to be looking at yourself, judging yourself if you do use a mirror. I want you to just be checking your form, and that's it. Good. Again, we hinge forward, straighten out that right leg, bend it, bring it in. Good. Tummy's nice and tight, square those hips. Beautiful. Let's start to add that next layer on this next one. So we lunge, we hinge, stretch those arms out, reach it back, reach it in front of you, bring it in, bend that back leg, bring it up. So much to think about, right? Good, am I gonna hit my lat? Maybe. Do you like my lat? I think it's so cool. I mean, of course I think it's cool, it's in my house, but I don't like my pillows though, but I don't want to talk about it. My boyfriend, he really likes the blue pillows, and I'm like, look, they're functional, but you know, you gotta compromise. Good, so again, I really want you to think about your back muscles working here. As you sweep those arms, you find that length, open that chest, sweep them back out in front, pull it in, bend that back leg, bring it up. 2 more. Whew. Good, last one. Good, let's just hold it there, sweep. Remember, you can alternate hands here if you want to. Good, last 5, 4, 3, 2, good, and 1. Reach those arms out in front, lift those right toes, pulse, just for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, bring it in. Meet me back in the middle. I'm sweaty gal. Okay. Palms press out in front. Come down, squeeze it up. Lower down, squeeze it up. I wonder if you had $1 for every time I said I'm sweaty, or even just said sweat, you'd probably be very rich. So again, keep that squeeze on your ball. That's it. For 5. I'm gonna add that rotation in 3, 2, good, and last one. We lower down, we rotate. Good, lower, rotate, that's it. So try to really think elbow to knee, find that oblique, get that nice power through that leg to lift. That's it. Good, we're here for 5. Try to really drive that knee up. Good, 4, 3, 4, 2, good, 1 more. That's it, meet me in the center, pose. That wasn't as graceful as I wanted it to be. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold that ball to the sky for 5. Good, little challenge. Can you lift your heels for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up. Okay, ball between those inner thighs. Come down to the floor. Grab your weights. Okay. Sounded very, I don't know. I was like, okay. Does I sound like a man? Oh well. Okay, so just remember with the ball, we want it just above your knees. So your actual inner thighs are holding onto it. I don't want your actual knees to be holding onto it, if that makes sense. Okay, let's go. Just hold the weight in for now. Lower and lift. I'm gonna turn to the side so you can see me. Good. So inner thighs nice and warm, glutes nice and warm, tummy's tight. Keep that rib cage drawing in. Good. Feet are nice and flat. I don't want to see any of this, okay? Press your feet down into the floor. If you don't have the best ankle mobility, that's fine. I know it can be hard, but do the best you can to really actively press the tops of your feet into the floor. Just doing like my regular mic check, just making sure it's on. Okay, let's start adding on. Hold it halfway, extend your arms out, bring them in, reset. I'll face you now. So we lower down halfway, extend the arms out, bring it in, reset. Lower, extend. I think I just hit the microphone. That's it. So try to think about your back, working here to reach those arms out, really draw those shoulder blades back towards each other, fold the arms in, reset. Good. Doesn't this just feel nice? I feel like this just, yeah, it just feels really good for me. Maybe you're dying. I'm also dying, but That's it. So, as I said, I know I haven't posted in a while, but I had to travel for work, me, a business trip, unheard of. So I had that, and then my car decided to die on me, so that's fun. And to top that all off, I got sick. But you know what, we're here, we're back, it's not all bad. The sun's been out, and yeah, it's not that bad really. Good, you're gonna hold that next one out at the top, just bend, extend those arms. Find that length, squeeze your bum, squeeze that ball. That's it for 3, for 2, and on this next one, hold those arms extended, little pulse up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold it there, baby circles back. 5, I know, just do it. 4, see I'm holding the weights, try and do that. 3, 2, 1, reverse. Yes, you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, bring it in. Auntie mama. Okay, from here, weights are gonna rest nice and long by your side. We're gonna hinge forward. From here, we're gonna squeeze those arms up to the ceiling, so really focusing on those triceps, and then we bring it in. We hinge, we extend, reset. Good, hinge, extend, reset. That's it. So make sure your eye gaze, you're looking out in front of you, try not to drop your head down towards the floor. That's it, focus once again on your back, your triceps, that's it. We're gonna add on, we extend, bend, extend, bring it in, lower, extend, bend, extend, bring it in, that's it. Good, another 4, that's it, come on. We have 3. Try and keep those elbows nice and high. Good, for 2. Last one, we're gonna stay with those bend, extend, yes you can. Bend, extend, pull your shoulders out of your ears, squeeze your triceps, squeeze that ball for 5. We're gonna pulse those arms in 4, 3, in 2, and 1, we pulse. Come on, let's do it. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pop those weights down, push back, take a little child's pose. You deserve it. A few big breaths in here. That's it. Just slowing it down for a moment. All right, let's keep moving, otherwise I'll fall asleep. Okay, so from here, ball is gonna come into our hand. We're gonna come onto a bit of side work. So it doesn't matter what side you start with. I'm gonna start with my left hand down. We're gonna extend that right leg out. If you want to, you can keep your bottom knee down and you can work through our pushbacks like this if being on your feet is too much. Feel free to alternate between the two. It can get a little spicy. Okay, so left hand down. Once again, really spread all 5 fingers. You're gonna step that back leg back. Ball is gonna reach up to the sky. We're gonna push back. We're gonna reach that ball towards the end of our mat. We're gonna propel forward. Good, we push back. Propel forward. So as soon as you start to come into that side plank, you really want your shoulder above your wrist, and then you'll really know about it. If you're like, oh, it's not so bad, your shoulder probably isn't above your wrist. Are we having fun? Good. We're gonna start adding on here, and we aren't here for too long. Surprise. Is that a surprise? I don't know. Alrighty, next time you come into that side plank pause, you're gonna thread that ball under, reach it back out in front, push back, lift, rotate, extend, bend. That's it, just for 5. Good, just for 4. Can you guys hear the birds outside? There's like some crows and some magpies. Probably just watching me like, what's that human doing? Good. On this next one, we're just gonna stay with that rotation. Good for 5, 4, for 3, for 2. Give me one more. Beautiful, hold it here, pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ow. Okay, stay on this side. Ball is gonna go behind your right knee. If you did the other side, left knee. Come back down onto that side. If you need to just take a second to roll out your wrist, go for it. Okay, so nice and open through the front body, hand down on the floor, nice little squeeze onto that ball. We're gonna lift, we're gonna lower, lift and lower. Good. 5, 4, so really lift up through that side waist. For 3, 2, and 1. Lift, double pulse with that ball, so you're squeezing your calf into the ball. For 2, we lower down. We lift, pulse, pulse, lower. Good. Lift, pulse, pulse, lower. Ow. Good. Close your eyes if you need to. You can also look down to that bottom hand. That might feel nicer. Good. On this next one, we just stay with those pulses for 5, 4, 3. Lift that knee higher for 2. Good. 1. Hold that squeeze. Hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse up for 10, 9. Squeeze your bum. 8, 7. Yes, you can. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Baby circle back. 5. I know. 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, let's not talk about it. Let's just do the other side. Okay, so coming over to the opposite side now. Look at me just dawdling. I'm scared. Okay, so again, whatever side you didn't do, we're gonna do this side now. So right hand down for me. Lift those legs up, and remember, you can always push back, reach it forward, just like that. Don't be afraid to alternate between the two as well. You do have to slowly build that strength and be patient. Good, so we're reaching that ball back towards the back edge of the mat, and we're reaching it forward. Good. Always find myself having to like wiggle around in this position. I think my like ankle mobility isn't the best. I don't know. That's it, stay with me here. You can do it. Good, let's start to add on that little rotation. So come forward, we rotate, we lift, we push back. Good. I think this is my weakest side. Oh. That's it. Remember, we're not here for too long, just keep pushing. You are so much stronger than you think. Not me just panting like a dog. Good, on that next one, stay with those rotations. Come on, 5, 4, 3, my body's like, panic. 2, give me one more. Pulse those hips up. 5, I can barely move. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Out. Okay, I'm gonna look back on this and be like, why are you being so dramatic? Okay, so just roll that wrist around, and I'm on a soft surface too, maybe that makes it worse. I don't know. Okay, do whatever you need to do. Pop that ball behind your opposite knee, and you know it's coming. So we're going back onto that wrist, that hand. Okay, so again, nice and open through the body. Lift that knee, lower it down. Lift it up, lower down. Good. We're almost there, we're almost there. I'm actually surprised how much I'm like dying, but also not dying from being sick. I just have a cough. I could be mistaken for a medium-sized dog. Good, start to add that pulse. 1, 2, lower down. Good, pulse, pulse, lower. That's it. Really squeeze your bum here. Close your eyes. You can do it. Good, pulse, pulse, lower. Lift, pulse, pulse. That's it. Good, on your next one, we're just gonna stay with those pulses for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse up and down, little tiny pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, circle in 4, 3, 2, 1, circle forward for 5. I cannot even draw a circle. 4, 3, 2, 1, reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm acting like I have no control over what's going on. I'm like, it's so hard. Yeah, I know. I wrote it. Okay, so come down to the floor, wedge that ball under your tailbone. So enough so that if I came up behind you and went to pull it out, I couldn't pull it out, yeah? Beautiful, okay. Feet are nice and flat. Open up those sits bones from here. Reach those arms out in front. We're gonna hinge back, reach forward. And as you start moving again, if you need to adjust, just adjust. Good. So remember, we're not bouncing into the ball like it's a trampoline. Lift. Again, adjust yourself as you need. So as we hinge back, I really want you to think about keeping your shirt or your sports bra connected to your pants or your shorts. So this space here, you want to think about closing it in, and you're really pulling that belly inward. So I don't want you to have your belly doming outwards, really pull in and back. Good. That's it. Nice. So just warming up a little bit more through that core. Warming up, or almost at the end of class. You know what I mean? That's it for 5, 4, 3. Look down to your belly if that helps. 4, 2. Good. And 1. We're gonna add a little bit more intensity here. So you can go hands behind the head, you can go hands above, or you can keep arms out in front. I'm gonna go hands behind my head because I love it. You can also reach arms up. That's it. So now you have to work harder, you have to fight harder to keep that space closed. Good. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, good. And 1. If you do have your hands out in front or up to the ceiling, hands behind the head now, we're going to hinge back, little bicycle. Hinge, bicycle. So we're alternating sides. We're bringing that knee to elbow, knee to opposite elbow. Good. For 5, 4, 3, 2, good. 1 more to that left side. Meet me over to the right. Keep your foot down, we just pulse. Good. 5, 4, try and keep that twist. 3, 2, and 1. Straight over to that left side. Good. For 5, 4, meet me in the center in 3. Keep those elbows wide. For 2, and 1. Meet me in the center, keep pulsing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up. 10, 9, don't run away. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We have to do one more little bit of work and then you may go. Fall between your ankles, lay all the way down, nice and gracefully. Okay, hands are going to interlace behind the head, legs come up to tabletop, little squeeze on that ball. Really press that lower back nice and firmly into the floor. So I couldn't even slide a piece of paper under there. So really nice and firmly pressing into the mat. Elbows nice and wide, knees above your hips. Big breath in. On your exhale, we lift. We lower down. We lift. Good, we lower down. That's it. So I don't want you to focus so much on how high you can lift up. I want you to focus so much on how much you can press your back into the mat and you pulling your abs in with you. So you're really feeling that deep connection to those tummy muscles. Because sometimes if we try to get a little bit higher, we're just lifting the head or the neck, not actually using our abs as much. Good, we add on, we lift up, we extend the legs, point your toes, squeeze the ball, lower back in. That's it. Good, and you can keep your legs straight up to the sky, you can keep them in tabletop, as you prefer. That's it. Good, next time you lift up, we're gonna hold it there. We're gonna do a little crisscross, back to center, lower it in. We lift up, try to extend your legs a little bit more diagonal now. Crisscross, lower it in. Did you just hear that car beep? We're not here for too much longer. Stay focused. Good, I'm scared I'm gonna drop my ball. Keep going. That's it, last 3 like this. And then we're just gonna stay with those little twists. Good, on this next one, stay lifted, we twist, good. Can you reach your hands out in front for 5, 4, we're gonna hold in 3, 2, 1, hold that ball to center, hold it here for 5, and you're done. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. That was a bit dramatic. We did it. We did it. Whew. That was, I'm so glad I held my cough in until now. I'm so sorry about that. Thank you so much for joining me. I really hope you liked that one. Let me know your thoughts. Don't forget to just leave me a comment. Otherwise, I really love chatting with you guys. Thank you so much for being patient with me as well. I really appreciate it. Take care of yourselves, drink your water, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.